Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube video today. I'll be solving two problems. The first on mensuration, the second coordinate geometry of a straight line. In these two problems, first I will take you through how to use this formula theta divided by 360 multiplied by pi r square to find the area of a sector, as you can see here. Now theta is the angle subtended by the two radii r and r, okay? Pi is 22 divided by 7, r is radius. And then I will equally show you how to use the formula 1 over 2 AB sine theta, where A signifies one of the sides of the triangle, B another side of the triangle. But take note, the two sides here must be the sides that subtend the angle called the included angle. So theta is the included angle. Provided the theta is formed by the two given sides, you can apply this formula. In the second part of the question, I will show you how to find the equation of a line from the coordinate of 2 points, say x1, y1, that's the first point, and the second point x2, y2, using the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 equals y minus y1 divided by x minus x1. Now I'll read out the problem. The first one, in the diagram above, the radius of the sector of circle center O is 7 centimeters and angle MON, angle at O, is 60 degrees. Find correct to one decimal place the area of the shaded portion. Question 2. The x and the y intercepts of a straight line are minus 3 over 4 and 2 over 7 respectively. Find the equation of the line. Now to the first part of the question. To find the area of the shaded portion or segment, I will simply say area of sector ONM, as you can see here, sector ONM minus area of triangle ONT, as you can see at the bottom over here. Okay, first I'll find the area of sector ONM, and area of sector ONM equals the angle subtended by the two radii ON and OM, which is equivalent to angle NOM, angle at O, divided by 360 multiplied by pi r square. And of course, NOM is 60 degrees divided by 360 multiplied by 22 divided by 7 multiplied by the radius. The radius is 7 centimeters, but here I'm using r square, so it's 7 square. If I resolve this expression, it boils down to 77 divided by 2, or rather 77 divided by 3 centimeters square. Now to in decimal form, 77 divided by 3 is the same thing as 25.66666 to infinity. Instead of replicating 6 several times, I'll just put a dot at the top, showing that 6 is a number that keeps reoccurring to infinity, and that marks the area of the sector to be 25.66666 centimeters square. Next, I need to find the area of triangle ONT, okay? And the area of triangle ONT will be 1 divided by 2 multiplied by OT multiplied by ON times the angle subtended by OT and ON, which is sine 60 degrees. But I don't have OT, so I need to find OT. To find OT, I'm at liberty to use any one of the 3 trigonometrical ratios, that is either sine, cosine, or tangent. But the most appropriate here is cosine, because I'm looking for the adjacent side and I have the hypotenuse and one of the angles of the triangle is given. So I can use the cosine of 60 degrees equals adjacent OT divided by hypotenuse 7. So to find OT will be the product of 7 and cos 60 degrees equals 7 multiplied by cos 60 degrees is 1 over 2 or 0.5. So 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 centimeters. Now that I have OT, I can find the area of the triangle. So area of triangle ONT will now be 1 over 2 multiplied by OT is 3.5 multiplied by ON, which is 7 centimeters, multiplied by sine 60 degrees is 0.8660. If you point your calculator, you should be able to get this. And then if you resolve this expression, it boils down to 10.6085 centimeters square. Area of the shaded portion will now be the area of the sector, 25.6666, which I had to truncate by putting a dot at the top of 6, minus the area of triangle ONT, which is 10.6085. And the difference between these two boils down to 15.0581 centimeters square. But my answer should be to one decimal place. Looking at the answer over here, the first digit after the decimal is 0. The next thing to do is to look at the next digit, which is 5. If the number is 5 or more, I'll round it up, it becomes 1. I add it to 0, and then every other digit after the 0 becomes 0, and my final answer will be 15.1. But if this number were to be less than 5, I'll round it down, it becomes 0, and my final answer will be 15.0. But because the answer, or rather, the second digit after the decimal is 5, so I'll round it up, it becomes 1, I add it to 0, so my final answer will be 15.1 centimeters square, and that is the area of the shaded portion, NTM. Now to the second part of the question. I need to find the coordinate of the points of intersection of the line with the horizontal axis and the vertical axis. Now, at a point where a line cuts through the x-axis, the value of y is 0 there. So this line intercepts the x-axis at minus 3 over 4. So the x-intercept is minus 3 over 4, comma, the value of y at that point is 0, where the line cuts through the x-axis. Okay, so the coordinate of the point of intersection on the x-axis is minus 3 over 4, comma, 0. And then where the line cuts the y-axis, at that point, my value of x, the value of x at that point is 0, whereas the value of y is equivalent to the one given in the question, which is 2 divided by 7. Now, I will now apply the equation of a line given 2 points. We have 2 points. It will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 equals x, or rather y minus y1 divided by x minus x1. The question is, which parts or which of these coordinates will be x1, y1, and which one will be x2, y2? You are at liberty to choose any one, but for me, I'm going to make the first one to be x1, y1, meaning minus 3 over 4 will be x1, 0, y1, and then in the second case, 0 here will be my x2, and 2 over 7 will be y2. Okay, so I will substitute the values appropriately. Therefore, my y2 will be what? 2 divided by 7 minus my y1 is 0 divided by x2 is 0, then minus times minus is plus. So it will be plus 3 divided by 4 equals y minus y1. y1 is 0 divided by x minus times minus is plus. Okay, so x1 is 3 over 4, or rather x1 is minus 3 over 4, but minus times minus is plus. Now, to resolve this two fractions, one at the left hand side, the other at the right hand side, I will multiply the denominator of the left hand side fraction by the numerator of the right hand side fraction. So 0 multiplied by everything at the top here is 0. Plus 3 over 4 times y is 3y over 4. Plus 3 over 4 times 0 is 0. So I'm done with the left hand side of the equation. For the right hand side, 2 divided by 7 times x is 2x divided by 7. 2 divided by 7 times plus 3 over 4 is plus 6 over 28. 0 times the denominator here, that's the denominator of the right hand side of the fraction, is equal to 0. So this is the end of the product of what I did just now. That is the denominator of the left hand side multiplied by the numerator of the right hand side gave me the left hand side of this equation, and then the numerator of the left hand side multiplied by the denominator of the right hand side of the equation gave me the right hand side of this equation. Okay, to resolve this equation to be a value without the denominator, I need to find the lowest common multiple of 4, 7, and 28, and the lowest common multiple is 28. So I'll multiply each of these three fractions by 28. So I'll have 28 multiplied by 3y over 4 equals 28 multiplied by 2x over 7 plus 28 multiplied by 6 over 28. 28 divided by 4 is 7. 7 times 3y is 21y equals 28 divided by 7 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8x. 4 times 2x is 8x. Plus 28 divided by 28 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6. And that's all. I've gotten the equation of the line that cuts through x at minus 3 over 4 and y at 2 divided by 7. You can rearrange it as you wish. It's inconsequential provided the coefficient of y is correct, coefficient of x is correct, and the constant term is correct. I hope you understood the solutions to question 1 and question 2. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. And if you have a problem you want me to solve for you, kindly let me know. My email is right on the YouTube channel. I'll be happy to solve any of your problem. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I sincerely appreciate that. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. The name of the channel is Victor in STEM. Hit the subscribe button if you have not, and I'll appreciate that. Thank you for watching my YouTube video today. Bye bye.